Hi, everyone. My name is Pelman. You might know me as another name, but that's the main name I go by, especially on this channel. And I'm here to talk about a neat little program called veadotube Mini. Now, this is a program that I think is really cool for anybody who is either just getting into PNG tubing or wants to get into PNG tubing and doesn't really know where to start or how to really do it yet. Basically, this is just a really cool program for beginners, especially because it's completely free. You can download it on itch.io. It'll probably even work for lower end machines. My machine is running a really old version of OpenGL, and this really is mini. It's tiny, and it runs perfectly on my machine. There's absolutely no issues, so even if your machine is really, really old and laggy, this should probably run fine as long as it's running like Windows 10, maybe Windows 8. You'll have to check the product pages for that. But what I want to go over in this video, this entirely unscripted video, by the way, sorry, it's 3:20 in the morning. I'm making this basically just because I feel like it. But what I want to go over are these 3 different parts of the screen here. Now, the first thing I'm going to go over are the images themselves. You have these 4 images that make up your avatar, and then you can add some other ones over here. These aren't as important right away. These ones are basically all you're gonna focus on. This is the only required image, and this is just what displays when you're not talking. And then you have the open mouth version, and if you'd like, you can make your character blink instead of just staring into the void forever. And that's completely optional, like it says, but I recommend it greatly. These are the motions that your character will make. For example, I have my default as just swaying, but when I'm more serious or like upset, I'm just gonna be completely still, maybe bounce a little when I talk. That's one of the toggleable options. You can turn that off or on as you please. And you can change that at any time. You can change these at any time. Or you can even have completely different ones for whatever state you're in. It's completely up to you. It's entirely your choice. You don't have to worry about making it match up or anything. It's all up to you. Now, the third thing I want to talk about on this top bar is this, the hotkeys. These are for your states, which is this right side here. I have my hotkeys set up to a little controller. It fits into the palm of my child-sized hand. That's how you know how small this thing is. It's called the 8-bit dough Lite. I got it for like maybe $20 off of Amazon. It's incredibly cheap. It's also not required for the hotkeys. I just prefer to use it in case my keyboard or anything else is in use for anything else. Now, you can set the hotkeys to literally whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It's completely customizable, and that's one thing that I like about it. And you can use the hotkeys, switch between faces at any time. It's great. You're not limited in the number of states that you have either. I mean, presumably, you can create more besides just the 6 that are already there, which I think is cool. And you can delete states at any time. You can change the hotkey mode if you'd like. I don't personally see a reason to, but I also am new to this program and I don't know very much about it, genuinely. Which might not be the best time to make a like walk through a tutorial or whatever on it, but I don't mind that. I'm just making this because I need something to do. My internet has been fucky. But the last thing I want to talk about is down here in this part. Now, you can change the background color in case you need to chroma key for something other than what you currently have, and there are 4 settings for that. There's the green, the blue, the pink, and the gray. I'm personally using the gray in case I need to hover out of the window so that it's a nice neutral background instead of being like eye-burning and disgustingly bright. But you can set it to whatever you want. You can have the green screen, classic, the blue screen, the pink screen. Yeah. Now the next thing is the image mode, and this might not seem like a big great deal, especially if you're using a very, very small image like me. I think this avatar is literally like 800 pixels at most, probably less. I tend to work on very small canvas sizes normally, and this basically just changes whether or not your avatar has smoothing on it. And you might not be able to really see the difference at first unless you look at certain edges, like over here, there's a bit of a difference, over here, etc., etc. It's not that great a deal. It basically just changes whether or not there's smoothing on your avatar. I don't know what this one does. I don't know what the spout stream does. It doesn't seem to make a difference for mine. I don't know how much it matters. You'll probably have to check the product page for that. And you can also hide the interface while you're in the app so that you can not have the interface on the overlay, despite even when you like hover over it. Like I'm hovering over it and there's no interface, and that's very useful, and you can just bring it back in like that. This also is kind of important. This is for changing settings like the delay between how long it takes to close the mouth and not. And this is your microphone volume, obviously, so you can make it less sensitive in case you want to talk louder and not have the mouth open, or extremely sensitive in case you just want to be mouth open all the time, depending on how bad your microphone is. I personally like to set it just a little tiny bit over the normal threshold. That way I can have the mouth open just whenever I'm talking, actually, instead of just having it be whenever I'm doing literally anything. And so that it can close the mouth again when I'm not speaking that loud, etc., etc. And the last thing I want to go over with veadotube is the not the presets, but okay, so you can see that there's the option to save and load the Vedo mini files, and the fact that I can do this at literally any time. And that's another thing that I really like about this program, is that you can do that at literally any time. Let's say that I don't want to wear the hoodie anymore, I want to become a cosplayer, and I just have to load the file and boom, I'm in my Miitopia cosplay with my gay little robes and everything. And that's something that I can just do whenever I want. I don't even have to think about it. All I have to do is open the file. Let's say I'm getting a migraine from wearing these glasses. I want to take them off. I can do that. And now I don't have to wear the glasses because I made a version without the glasses. It's literally just limited to however many outfits you're willing to spend time drawing and saving as separate files. Sure, I want to go to the rave or something. I have an outfit for that. I can do literally whatever I want with it. And that's something that I really, really enjoy about the program in general, is the fact that you can customize it to your own needs, however you need it, however you want it. It's really cool, and I think that it's an excellent program for people who are just starting out. Anyways, that's the end of my little diatribe. That's the end of my video here. I don't really know why I made this, but I hope that for anybody who wants to start trying PNG tubing, I'm not a PNG tuber yet, but I'm going to try and be. I hope that for anybody who is interested in this program, this was a nice video for you, and that you enjoy figuring it out for yourself. Much love. Bye-bye.